What is up, everybody? It is WTS Weather here with yet another weather forecast video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming possibility of a major ice storm for parts of the eastern and central United States later this week, as well as the upcoming active pattern change that could be a good thing for snow lovers. Now, before we do start off, I just want to thank everyone for all the support from last video. I believe we hit like 1.5 thousand views in the last video, which is just unimaginable. I never would have thought that that video would have hit that high of a view count. So just thank you all. I will definitely keep uploading videos for you guys, keep giving you guys forecasts, and just keep doing my thing. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so taking a look at the GFS model here, if we go back, this is 7 a.m. this morning. As I said yesterday, it is relatively quiet across the United States. We do have this little system up here in the northwest that could be maybe causing some problems with some snow up in the mountains. But if we continue ahead, let's skip ahead here. This is midday Wednesday. You can see we have our frontal system here that's going to be basically developing across the central United States. Now, one thing's for sure, this is not 100% set in stone still. Frontal systems can be very hard to predict. It really depends on the placement of the trough in the Atlantic Ocean and how fast the cold air moves in, how fast the front moves. There's a lot of things to factor into it, so please keep in mind this is not 100%. So continuing through here now, you can see we really have a nasty ice storm here for places like northern Texas, for even places like Dallas. This could be a big problem later this week. If we zoom in specifically to the Dallas area, you can see we have this huge area here of ice, wintry mix, sleet, and this is going to cause a mess. And you can see it does stay there for a while. Still there, and it eventually does move out by Thursday night. So in terms of precip in Texas right now, what the GFS model thinking, this is one model, please keep that in mind. You can see we have many areas here with over a foot. If you go to the north, close to 2 feet. I know this area here in like Illinois, you guys have really been lacking with snow. You guys are going to get a lot out of this. This could be your big snowstorm to get your totals back up close to 2 feet in these areas that I circled here. Now, keep in mind, this is one model run. Other models still show snow, but not as much. For example, we could take a look at the CMC model here. Still showing snow in this area, just not as much. Maybe around a foot, maybe some places less than a foot. But this is bound to change. Once again, this is very hard to predict with this. Now, if we go back to the southern United States here and go back a little bit. Dallas, you guys are really, you need to be on high alert for this. If you are in this pink area here, you need to be on high alert for this storm, because this is going to be a lot of ice if this does end up happening. And as you all know, ice is really not good for the commute and for the roads. So please, if you were in Dallas, keep an eye on this. Consult with your National Weather Service local office and just keep an eye on it. Now, if we're gonna go ahead here, look at the northeast. So the northeast is probably the most uncertain part of this forecast. It really depends how fast or how strong the trough in the Atlantic Ocean is. If the trough is weaker, this storm could move faster and come in time for the cold air and turn into all snow. If not, it could stay rain. So taking a look here at the northeast, currently the GFS model really is doing something interesting with it. I don't know 100% if this is going to verify at the time the storm comes, but New York City, you guys are going to be in a sleet, freezing rain mess for, this looks like Thursday into Friday. So if you guys are in New York in this pink area once again here, please keep an eye on this. This is not 100% set in stone. Once again, I can't stress it enough because people take this forecast and then they say like, oh, we're going to get a huge winter storm. No, you might not. You might get the winter storm. Yeah, sure, but you might not. So taking a look at the snowfall here, this is what I really don't understand about the GFS model. I don't understand what it's doing with these totals. A foot for much of the area that just got hit hard by the past blizzard. A foot on top of the snow you just got. That's going to be crazy. Okay, now this could end up once again not happening, but the way it's looking right now, this could be a disaster for the Northeast because you have the snow from last blizzard. Now, granted, some of it is going to melt in the next few days because there is some milder temperatures coming into the Northeast, but the snow from last storm on top of a mix of ice, slush, and another foot of snow, it's just not going to be good. So, taking a look here, zooming out on the entire United States, this looks like the general area, the general snowfall amounts for the entire storm. Once again, not 100%, could change, so please come back tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll definitely have a better idea tomorrow. We need to wait for the models to come to some kind of consensus. Obviously, if you look at the CMC model, it's a lot less snow. It's nowhere near what the GFS are showing. It's more to the north. If you take a look at even the Icon model here, let me go to the 60. Once again, a lot further to the north. So this is not set in stone. So going ahead now and talking about the active pattern that's coming up, I'm going to zoom out now on the ZFS model. You guys can just see we have this one frontal system that comes through. After that, another storm on the GFS model on the 7th. And then after that, another storm for the northeast, which could not be, it could be nothing, it could be something big. We don't know yet. Obviously, this is a very unpredictable pattern right now. As you guys could tell with last storm, it was a pain to forecast that. So, skipping ahead even further, you can just see another storm, another storm. It's just going to be very active for the northeast and for the eastern United States in general. So if you were a snow lover, this is very, very good news for you. You guys are going to be in for a very wild beginning of February. So with that being said, that is going to be pretty much the end of the video. Sorry for the shorter video. There isn't much to talk about right now because obviously I would go more in depth with the storm, but the track of the storm is not 100% certain, and I don't want to make any forecasts that are probably winding up to change in the next few days. So make sure to come back tomorrow. I promise you guys I will have a better handle on the storm. Everyone will know more about this storm tomorrow. Hopefully the models can come to a consensus as to whether the storm is going to go further north or further south, how fast it's going to move, and yeah. So with that being said, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will be answering all the questions in the comments like I did yesterday. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe and peace out.